That is Corazon by Steph, Kapela, and you heard it right here on Baze Radio. A very good morning to you, and welcome to the AM. It's only 26 minutes past 10, so that means we're still deep and moving all the way till 12 in the PM. Like I said, we're about to get into amazing conversation, and I'm happy to announce that our guest is finally in studio. But before I get to tell you who it is, you know how we do it.
And now, make some noise!
Turn up your radios.
I just want your autograph!
For our Baze Radio guest.
Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is not a hoax. It is not a lie when I tell you, Steph Kapela's in the house! And of course, his right-hand man, Ricky Miruka, is also in the house.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, first of all, apologize to the fans. They've been waiting for you guys. Yeah. Let's. Here we have decorum. You have to start with apologies. High work.
Everyone wants to be on the road in the morning.
Actually, for some reason.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you're definitely speaking from a privilege point. Love it for you. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect, bro? People have 8 to 5s, bro.
Oh.
And apologies to all the fans.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's so nice to have you guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning.
Yeah, for sure.
First of all, I love the contrast in drip. Are you from the gym or what? Your aesthetic is so I'm here for the vibes.
Yeah.
Steph is like you better recognize Kapela's in the house.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much.
Bless you guys. First of all, before we begin, allow me to give you guys your flowers. New drop. We'll be talking about it in a little while. Yeah. But as we get into it, of course, this is Kapela hour. So we'll get to listen to more of your music. Of course, get to have more conversation. And just overall, just have a really good time this morning. So yes, before we get started, this is a question that I always ask any guest who comes in before we begin. What is your definition of success?
So there's the what you might call it, like the actual definition. Is the one that I know is like the progressive, not achievement, but like when you're making progress by progress, because there's no one particular thing that can happen and then you can say like
true.
So it's always an accumulation of efforts and the results that come within. But for me personally, I think success is just being content with your efforts.
Okay.
Like if you're actually content with the amount of work that you've put in, even if the results are not reflective yet, I think that's being successful.
Cool. Ricky?
Yeah, I'd say success for me is like those things basically that I'd say I want to achieve, like the way you can have like a life plan for your things. And myself, I'm that kind of a person. Okay. Like I have a plan for myself.
For real?
Yeah. Like 5 years from now, where do I see myself?
Like those things don't work no more.
I think that's just how I've been so much for the longest time.
You know what? Not that you're actually talking about it. Now that you have a life plan, so you do 5-year plan. So your other 5-year plan.
Yeah.
Did you achieve all those things that were on the list?
Most of them, I'd say.
Damn. What happened?
Hey, wait. Let's not even talk about COVID. Wow. Yeah. Definitely for COVID, that was that was really bad.
For sure.
Yeah. But right now, despite of everything, I think I'm back on track.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I'd say success for me is taking off those things that I wanted to achieve, and I feel like I'm achieving, and also like the way Steph said, just progressing in life.
Okay.
Yeah. If I look back and I say, yeah, that was a wise move, or that was a learning curve, Yeah, for me, I'd take that as a success.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa. Guys, the conversation has not even started. We have barely even started. But of course, if you want to send in any questions to Steph and Ricky, you can text me on our WhatsApp line. That is 0716250933. And like I told you, this is Kapela Hour. We have more and more tracks coming up. Right now is Bad Guy, and we get to hear it right here on Baze Radio. That is even worse by Steph Kapela. And you heard it right here on Baze Radio. A very, very good morning to you and welcome to the AM. As we're still chatting, my main mans are in the house. And we've had such an amazing off-air conversation. You know, sometimes I feel like fans miss a lot because what happens off is way
Tell them
more
to come
late
here. Tell them
than
to
what
come
happens
here.
on air. It's sad.
We should actually we should be live. We should do like a TikTok ama IG live.
That-
wakule hiyo side ingine pia.
that's actually a concept.
Yeah.
You know what?
Maze.
After this link, we're doing that.
Invoice coming through. Invoice coming through after this.
Consultation by Steph. Bye. As we're still talking, we're talking about the way podcasts have really turned events and made, many artists and our favorite celebrities have a humanitarian effect to their lifestyle. And as we're talking about that, you mentioned something about, their fan can tell you mbaye smoky because there's a form of mazoeano to some extent. I want to know, what are your craziest fan experiences?
Say.
Okay, you Pitia folder. Both of you have to give me your craziest fan experiences.
Let me tell you just one.
Okay.
At least moja tu. Kuna time msame nikasirikia. Like kuna msame nishikia nare. Like this dude was pissed off because I was I didn't want to buy him a quarter. Now, me nimeendea quarter yangu. Me, I'm sorting myself out,
Yeah.
And then there's this Kapela. Mse a bigi, we ni bigi bana. Maze atacheza kaa wewe bana. Cheza kaa wewe.
Yeah.
Like, unajuaje mile pesa nimekuja nayo? Kama mimi mwenyewe naitisha quarter.
Wewe nani unavile kupatia mzinga?
Akashika nare yani as in it became a thing. Like he was so mad until like everyone around was like, "Hey,
Form
atulia mse."
Yeah.
Kwani nini bana? Because he's already drunk kidogo. You know those guys who chapa 1-2 hapo hivyo kwa wines and spirits tunakatambla. Msa alikuwa nishikia nare mbaya.
That's crazy.
But it's all good. Nilimbaya quarter.
Not you folding.
I bought it. But ilikuwa karibia. It was one of those cheap ones. One of those like that don't make sense.
Yeah.
60%
It might have been even 60 bob. I don't even know. Like it was like some
60% whiskey.
Yeah,
okay.
one of those teams.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ricky?
Mine was actually a while back. So I'm a saxophonist as well, and I produce music. So one time I was playing somewhere, and I was playing I remember it was like someone's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, so guys were getting crazy and wild and whatnot, and then there was this particular female over there, Yeah, so
I can see how this is going, but
yeah, she was really like, on my case, and alikuwa tu, yani the vibe that she was giving at that point for me. She was really so alikuwa so straight on, yani mpaka mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa na feel uneasy, yani Yeah, but that was also one of the first time because I'm not usually so used to such things happening, Yeah, so
but now you're used to it.
yeah, but like nowadays I know how to handle myself like in such situations. But
Goodness me.
Yeah, that one really caught me off guard for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, those beards.
She made some statements I can't say on air, but like what,
It was definite. She wanted something more than the sack.
Yeah.
Really go through it out here. Like I don't think mnatonea huruma enough. We really go through
because
things.
nowadays, if we're being honest, I feel like the roles have really reversed in the sense that men just don't like to take the lead anymore.
Nah.
I was even talking to I will stop you there because before you guys came in, I was having a conversation with my producer, and I love that all of you are men. So yes, let me unpack this conversation. So
Let's hear it.
I was telling him about the way Zamani, the men would just be outright and tell you like, listen, yo, I like you. Is we finna do this or not?
You're going to see my mother.
Okay, no, that's a threat. But no, that's a threat.
I thought women don't like being asked. They like being told. Like if, say, for example, if you wanted to go on a date, instead of me being like, hey, would you like to go out sometime?
Yeah.
You'd prefer me being like,
I'm taking you on a date on Tuesday, 5 p.m. No, a threat. No.
What really? I mean, I also thought that's like
No.
You've flipped up in the rule book and we don't know it. So
That's a threat.
it's all good. It's all
So
good.
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about. And I was telling him, the money, like men would be sleek with it. Like probably they wouldn't outright tell you, like, I like you, but there would be like acts of service.
Yeah.
Now you guys are going to Spotify and Apple curating playlists to tell me you like. What is that all about?
If I like your stories, if I'm liking your stories like katatu in a row and you don't know, wewe ndo kuna shida. Me I've made my move. I've made the move. You should understand that I like you. I want ya.
Yeah.
Come through, bana. What's up?
So Instagram ikifungwa leo, how would I know you like me? Because clearly now you're moving with liking my stories. So what's the next move?
I'm saying if you get a hey. Hi.
Wow.
Hello.
You are so unserious. I can't.
No, I'm kidding.
I
I'm
actually
kidding.
can't. But guys, again, we're vibing. We're about to get into it. More music from Steph Kapela. Coming right up is Wewe Ninani featuring Scrum Cardinali right here on Baze. That is I Am Kapela by Steph Kapela, and you heard it right here on Baze Radio. A very good morning to you and welcome to the AM. It's only 5 minutes to reach the top of the hour, and we're still in conversation with Ricky and Steph in the house.
Yo.
Hey. So guys, kwanza saizi ni jokiso. We get to the real conversation in the next hour.
Okay.
So as we wrap up this, our little jokey sesh, you guys have heard of this 75-day challenge thing, right?
Yeah.
Look at it.
I'm like, wait, pull up.
75 days off.
Maybe for me and all the audience who are not familiar, maybe you can enlighten us. Yeah.
75-day challenge is like basically self-help to some extent. So basically, like, you're supposed to stop all the not necessarily stop, like these 75 days are like a guide for you to stop some bad habits that you have or make better habits in 75 days. So for example, you're not a person who works out often. These 75 days you challenge yourself to work out every single day. Or if you're not into reading, and vice versa, let's say if you're into sugar, so 75 days for you to minimize your sugar intake, whatever. So that's how it works. So 75-day challenge, Ricky, as you collect your bad habits, ponder on that one. Steph, tell me, what is one bad habit that you have?
I have many.
We are here for them.
I have so many. Like, I have a thing with cigarettes that I'm still.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I quit. I get on. I quit. I get on. I quit. I get on.
There's nothing tougher than quitting nicotine. I know.
Yeah, but apart from that, what else do I have? Ziko mingi najaribu kuchagua si ati.
Usipitie kwa folder sana.
I'm like, this one is too bad. I'm trying to find one that's kind of polite. But and then another thing I have is I struggle with insomnia sometimes. Though I have nikona alamina niamshanga kila siku 6, but sometimes I'll go to bed at 3 or 4, or sometimes I won't sleep at all.
Have you tried melatonin?
No.
Let me put you on. No. Wachana na majani. Wachana na stories za ketepa. Melatonin, that's the best to fix insomnia. It's not a sleeping pill.
It's not?
It's not a sleeping pill.
Okay.
It's a supplement that actually fixes. Yes.
But can I get like hooked on it? Can I get
No. That's what I'm saying. It's a supplement. It's not sleeping pills. It fixes your system.
So after a while,
after 2 weeks,
need it anymore.
after 2 weeks, you should be back to normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I might try that.
Please do. No seme siche kusaidia kwa hii life. Ricky.
Yeah.
It's too my interest.
My main habit that recently I noticed that I'm trying to change is impulse buying. I'd say yeah, you feel me on that one.
Wacha nikuambie. Hiyo labda sijui mtu adinyanganye kadi na simu.
Yaani mko na shida ya kutumia pesa. Siwache niwasaidie. Give me that card.
Like sometimes you're just not planning. I'm like, today, let me just, and then you walk out, you see some nice kicks over there. And then I just find a reason to like, I need those kicks. To be honest, I don't need them,
Oh my God, that's the same thing that happened yesterday. I leave work, I meet up with my friend.
Yeah.
She's like, take me to go get ABC. I'm like, bet. We get to this mall, they're selling cute bags. I see this bag, I'm like, mind you, I just bought a work bag last month. I'm like,
But this is the one.
this is the one.
Yeah, you need it.
Guys.
You need it. Yeah, you need it. You know.
Na ni pesa ngapi mnaweza nipunguzia basi ndo
No, but
nifeel a bit
and I
better.
have another bad habit. I don't know how to bargain.
Oh,
Yeah.
When I giving him.
I
Now,
don't know how to bargain.
I think me and you are more of the same. Because
There's nothing I do not bargain. Kani ngeza kubagain maziwa.
Yeah.
Bargain.
But you know, in India, you can do that, right? Like you walk into a supermarket,
Yeah.
imagine walking into Naivas, it says Maziwa 65 bob. You go to the till, you're like, nah, bro, me niko na
that's allowed.
50.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, there's a time I went out with my friends. We were going to buy like the stuff on the streets up hivyo. When we're there, wakanambia tu, bro, wait usiongee. You know, let us just do the talking on the bargaining. Please don't talk because I don't know. I struggle to bargain, you know.
Sasa tunajamaa, sijui pesa, sijui profit yangu ni 50.
It's like,
Me, I
Just
have-
take.
I
Just
have
take.
language on my fingertip.
That's bananas.
I cannot buy anything full price. I cannot.
yeah.
only in supermarkets kwa duka places
'Cause
unajua
you're
there's no
optionless.
ningeza kunegotiate fair.
You
Me, I
would?
would do-
You will do that.
I cannot bring myself to pay full price for
That's
anything.
bananas, Steph.
Hey.
Say for example if I take a nduthi
Yeah.
and it's like seme labda nakam kwako nikawa nchwani I will still be like I bro so
Yeah, like, you know.
so like even though I know I'll pay that one chwani
Yeah.
Let me shoot my shot. That's bananas, man.
I can't not like I can't it's a Kenyan it's inborn
Yeah.
yani,
Yeah.
whatever it is hata nikienda kubai nyanya and it's like tatu mbao
Man, there's
like I
something.
just have to ingiza ka nini hapo hivyo
That's
you never,
bananas.
you never know man.
But bro, hey, it is literally 11 on the T. We're about to get into next hour. So yes, our serious conversation officially begins after Kalesa na Leather. That is 4 minutes past 11. Steph Kapela with that Kalesa na Leather. And yes, we're still deep in conversation right here, guys. We're still going. And right now we're about to spice things up, guys. Enough of the jokes.
Yeah.
Enough of the jokes. Breathe in.
Okay. Let me get serious.
Well, no, it's really not that serious, but
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Where do we begin? So, there's a statement that's always being made about music being a young man's game.
Yeah.
I want you guys to tell me, is that something that you believe in, or is it just something that people say to just, keep the game fresh?
I think at one point it was definitely true. It was true because not because it couldn't work the other way, but because that was just the model level.
Okay.
Especially those Motown days and the younger the better. The
Yeah.
younger the better. You could think Jackson 5.
True.
But it's a totally different age now. Like when I'm in TikTok, I'm Nini, like sometimes I'm scrolling and some of the guys that are really popular are quite aged. You know those British like Nini whatever that do drill. There's they're like 4 or 5 old British guys.
That's crazy.
When I say old,
Yeah.
I mean 60,
Crazy.
and they are big. You know what I'm saying? So I think these days everyone's online.
Yeah.
Everyone. So it's just a matter of knowing your audience and then catering to them no matter what age they are.
Makes sense.
See that's so simple.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. Myself, I'd say when I was young, especially, I definitely believed that narrative that music is definitely for the young people. I remember even at some point when I was young reading an article, there was this musician called Carly Rae Jepsen. I don't know whether you guys remember her.
Yeah.
I remember her career kicked off when she was around 28. Basically, she was going to her 30s, and someone asked her the same question, do you feel like you should have done this when you were younger and whatnot? She's like, no, actually take this as a learning curve for me, because she started when she was way young, but she finally came to hit
When she was way older.
Yeah, so definitely from listening to her, just by that, it actually changed my perspective about music. I was like, you know what, this is just a learning curve. It's like a career like any other. True. You can start when you are younger, you can start when you are older. It all depends now. There's these other aspects, other factors that will now drive you to either become a successful musician or a regular musician or a failure,
True.
Yeah, so I'd say music basically lies everywhere. By myself, I'm planning to play music until my fingers
Till the
can't
death
play
of
anymore.
you.
Yeah, you know, like I'm not planning to retire. They say now, oh, I'm
done
60,
with
I'm
this.
done. Nah, until the day they say now this guy has done the most. You know, it's time for
God
him
has
to
called
go and be.
people.
Yeah, that's when it's like, guys, now
I
just
love that.
listen to my music on YouTube and Spotify. You know,
I love that.
yeah.
I feel like that's something also we do to ourselves as black people.
Mm.
Because like think about Rolling Stone, think about
Those
like,
they're still on
these
tour.
guys
to
Yeah.
this
and
day.
selling out, and they are selling out more than like some of the hottest young rappers and whatever that are there right now.
Yeah.
So I think it's a matter of, because the people our age or older, what music are they listening to?
True.
Like, who are they going to listen to? 'Cause
The
they
people
also
they grew
can't
up listening
necessarily
to.
relate with some of the
New jams, yeah.
that's coming out. So it's just a matter of like expressing yourself and having fun with it. You know, like not putting any kind of restrictions, age, whatever, gender, name it.
I agree. That's beautifully put. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're still about to get deeper. As we start in this hour, we're about to listen to Samomura featuring a Kapela. This is Nipe playing right here on Baze Radio. So, I'm gonna structure this question into two because you guys are in same entity but very different sides of it.
Yeah.
So I'll start with you, Ricky. You had mentioned that you actually do play the sax. You're into music production and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to understand, when it comes to live music, especially in this Kenyan scene,
Yeah.
how would you say the trajectory is going, and how do you see the future of live music in Kenya?
I'll start with the latter question.
Okay.
I think live music is going to be the standard in Kenya in a few years.
Okay.
I feel like every musician in Kenya who wants to prove themselves as a worthy artist will have to play live music. Will have to do like a live performance, and that's going to be the standard. It's already starting right now, but it will get to a point where for anyone to, for people to take you as a serious musician, you have to do like live music.
Okay.
But I think the live scene is doing well, especially in Nairobi. I've had the opportunity to play in different areas of the country, but to be honest, the best place to play is Nairobi. The financial gains definitely are good. People appreciate music more here. People will do the most to go out and have a good time listening to music, Yeah, it's not like other areas, other counties, they're still trying to pull up. But I feel like if you come to the scene in Nairobi, even in East Africa,
It's different.
yeah, it's different. Because I've been to Tanzania as well. And I think like...
Bado.
Yeah, bado. Nairobi, iko freshi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steph, for you, it's what is the current state of hip hop and rap music in Kenya, and what does the future look like?
I think separating hip hop and rap, because like there are other genres like kama urban tone, they're still rapping, but it's not necessarily hip hop.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, and this might be a bit controversial, I think hip hop imeshuka kiasi.
Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like hip hop has kind of dropped a bit, and it's
Wait,
more or less.
before, let me just cut you short there. Sorry. Why do you think it's taken a decline?
I think controversial. I think our greats. I think Kali, Octo, Nyash. They've been playing kind of like the older nini
OGs, just
OG
something.
mode, like they're not chucking as much music anymore. And like because of that, there's not a lot of nini whatever there, attention there. And then of course Abantone has come. Like,
Yeah,
a
it's
big
like
wave and
it's a whole
taken-
storm.
So what happened is like the rappers, like the hip hop rappers, just crossed over and started rapping in Abantone, like in Abantone,
Beats and whatever.
beats and So hip hop itself, particularly, I feel is a bit down, but it's not out. Like the
Okay.
guys are still exercising their skills; they're just doing it in something different.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And what does the future look like?
For hip hop,
And rap music.
for rap, it's good.
You think so?
For rap, it's good.
Okay.
Rapping is
Yeah.
not going anywhere. Like rap, that's something that stood the test of time for like now maybe 50, 60 years.
Makes sense.
Like since the introduction. So it's not going anywhere. However, hip hop itself as a genre, I feel like it's kind of like on its way out.
Oh, 10.
World over, globally.
Okay, true.
Like,
Yeah.
True. That one, especially female rappers, Yeah, those ones are the ones who are definitely going to. They're practically
Yeah.
out. So
remember, like there was a time when R&B was like so
the thing.
Yeah, I remember.
And it just phased out like that. Like we woke up one day and it was
I
just
feel like
gone.
that's what hip hop is going through right now.
Oh Lord.
It's beginning to just
Man.
pole. Because even the guys who are like your
Dons.
rappers, they're finding ways to express themselves
In different
Yeah,
ways. True.
They're mixing the genre with like other genres as well.
Yeah, blending.
Yeah, because I actually just saw Childish Gambino just said he's retiring from music, and I was like, yeah, that's how you know there's a problem.
Worship that guy, like,
Man, but he's really good.
Childish Gambino is like one of
Very creative as well.
Dons, if you ask me.
Yeah.
creative industry, like just a pure creative, like.
Did he say the reason why he's like taking a
No,
break?
but he's just retiring.
Oh, it's not even taking a break. It's just like, my goodness.
Like I'm done.
What?
I'm done. But okay. Well, I mean, your takes are very valid. I'll take that.
Yeah.
But see, conversation body in Indelea. So as we
You
get
wanted
into
to be
it.
serious.
Oh my gosh. My goodness. Wendy K, Steph Kapela, this is It's a Wave right here on Baze. Big tune right there, and you heard it right here on Baze Radio. A very good morning to you. As we're so deep in convo. Guys, I'm telling you, the gems that are off air. Yeah, I'm jealous for you guys who are not in studio. But hey, as we proceed, we were just talking about projects that have actually dropped this year. And because Steph, I think, no, how many albums do you have? One, Vicky Secrets?
And EP, Free Stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you, Ricky?
Actually, I have three. There's Kick City. Before I forget, Kick City, that was my very.
That's your baby. The very, very first baby. And you, Ricky, how many do you have?
So like my original content, I have like two EPs.
Okay.
There's one that I released back in 2019 called Press Play.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was like I had like I think 4 or 5 tracks. Where I was just trying to experiment as a producer, trying to work with like different musicians to create a project, and I think it went really successfully. And then there's another one that I did also for sax. It's called Kikwetu. That was just pure Afro sax vibes, kind of, like a mature kind of thing. So those are the 2 main ones that I have. But then outside that, I've also been trying to doing some covers of like Afro beat songs and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as we were talking, so right now, whether we know with TikTok and the reels and whatever, of course we know very short concentration spans. Yeah, that's the way we are with right now.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, would you say singles are doing better than albums, or what would you say? What would you say?
I think it's a mix. It depends on what you're doing when you're listening.
Okay.
Right? So if you're someone who's like really addicted to social media, like TikTok, unaweza scroll like
For hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So for those guys, yes, singles are working. Singles are doing very well because the more content you do per single, the more like eyeballs you're getting. However, when I'm working out, when I'm driving, if I'm doing anything like that, like
Yeah, you need a body of work.
you need something that you can put on and then focus on other things and not
True.
worry about what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's a mix. I think both are necessary, but right now, very many musicians, including myself, are focusing heavily on TikTok and focusing heavily on IG, trying to get these singles out as much as possible.
Okay. And you, Ricky, what are your thoughts on the challenges? Like right now, I think every artist who's dropping a song is thinking, right, this song has to be a dance on TikTok.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Dance. That's the issue, but yes, you're right.
Yeah, actually, I really wish I knew how to dance. Mimi ningekuwa najua kudance.
For real.
It will be over for a lot of
But somebody
musicians.
said, like rap peoples are not supposed to be there doing 2-step. That's what they say.
But then
now,
yeah, like the world is changing, man. You have to try and catch up with like everything that is happening. You have to create content. You can't just be posting content every day trying to be,
To be a G.
I used to be like a break dancer.
No
Yeah.
way.
I was good too.
Can't imagine you being a dancer,
Rapping,
man.
it was like,
I'm too cool for this.
Yeah, I'm a gangster
I'm
now.
good off it. I'm a G.
and then now you're seeing your favorite dancers being like,
Yeah, but
Select twice.
basically, I'd say, I feel like everyone, if you have to push your music, I tried to do it before, like, if just releasing.
Try to do it.
No, wait. Like the first time I released music, I was like, guys, my music is out there. Go listen to it. Nobody was I got like 10 views or something. But when you try to push it, trying to do like a dance or trying to shoot content for it, whatnot. Just trying. That's the only way right now that you can easily create awareness for people to see your music.
True.
Yeah, which is also why I'd support like the fact that I think like most artists nowadays should just focus on singles at most, an EP,
So you're in agreement with that one?
Yeah. That's what I feel like,
Okay. You, Steph? What may say, mate? You're on the fence.
Iko zote.
Iko zote, lakini pia, like, if I'm being honest with myself, we are focusing very heavily on TikTok.
Yeah.
And trying to make that, because hapo ndo mali macho mingi ziko.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You have to go where the audience.
Lazima ufanye hizo madance, man. We were actually talking with Steph. We need to take like dances, like lessons,
Can I come for one of those sessions? I'd kill to see.
No, wait, no, we are not comfortable, Steph. I'm not comfortable with someone see me.
As long as she participates.
Yeah. That's a very vulnerable moment for me, bro. I don't want.
If you can dance,
If
you're good, actually, no.
That's a vulnerable moment for me, bro. Like no one can see me, just me and my coach.
Sour.
Yeah.
It's a deal. Well, hey, we're about to get into the main reason why the boys are in studio. But before we get into it, we have to listen to Taste right here on Baze. That is Taste by Steph, Kapela. And as we're about to get into it, tunamaliza tukienda straight to the CBD. You guys already know what's up when I take that conversation there. And first of all, Steph, I think I follow you, there was one thing that I saw. Actually, it was, I think, 2 weeks before Mandamano actually kicked off. There was a video that you had done and you were just highlighting like some of the crazy things that had been happening on the scene in a very sarcastic way, which I enjoy sarcastic humor. Love it. So yes, when that happened, I was like, you know what? It's actually really good because I feel like you were one of the few artists who were very vocal, even before things actually started to get deeper into that route. So my question is, how important is it for you to be vocal about injustice, especially as a person of influence?
I think it's vital. I think it's critical that like we air our voices, especially people who have like a following or you have like a bunch of people who listen to you. But everyone doing it is important.
True.
If you have like 10
one follower,
it doesn't matter. It's still important to speak out. This is the thing. We live in a country where things have been happening the same way since colonial colonial times. They're using the same methods, the same force, the same training, the same everything, right? And we are 2024, surely, like we've crossed over at this point.
True.
Things like justice shouldn't be like
something that we are demanding for, like it should be there.
It's going to be a minimum.
Is on videotape. Like if it's something is on camera, like you can see it, you can see exactly what happened.
What are we still investigating?
What are we still investigating? Like, what is going on here? At the end of the day, like we have to realize that the president cannot actually push for justice because he needs these people.
That's true.
He needs these cops and the security apparatus as it is to work
to
for
play
him.
Yeah,
You understand? So the more we make noise, the more we do civic education and we let people around us and like even farther away from us know what they should want. Then someday there's hope that like we can actually achieve that. But
true.
if we don't, let me see only mali tunaenda.
I
Honestly,
agree with you.
I've felt. I went to Nini's listening party. I went to Dr. Rains and
Asam?
Yeah, and Boni was there, and Boni was talking, and we asked him a bunch of questions, and I hope he'll allow me to say it. And he said, I'm not doing good. And even saw a post he posted yesterday. I'm not doing good.
Yeah.
This thing takes a toll. It takes a toll, and it's not up to just Boni or Kasamuel.
Yeah, to be at the forefront. Very true.
It's up to all of us to actually make this thing happen. Now, the danger is real. There's no need to know also like tell people to do things without letting them know that they might come for you. Subaru boys might come for you.
It's real. Dembaru is real.
Yeah, man.
That's where you have to decide like this thing is bigger than you.
Yeah.
It's bigger than all of us. Like and as artists specifically sindo kio cha jamii.
True.
If we don't do it,
who's gonna do it really?
Yeah.
True. And as for you, Rick, because I feel like most if you did listen to what what's his name again, Buju Banton said, and he specifically said, like, in East Africa, or rather in Africa, we don't have a lot of revolutionary music. And I kind of agreed with him to some extent, but I also disagreed, because I feel like other than music, there are other ways that you can be vocal about injustices. So for you, as Ricky, other than on the music aspect, how else are you trying to ensure that people are educated and enlightened about what is happening in the society in your community?
In my community, wow, you really put me on the spot.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish you'd asked Steph that question. Hey. But like reflecting on it, to be honest, like what I like to listen to people's opinion on politics, just to understand like their perspective and what they think about stuff, you know. Then, because to be fair, to be honest, I just want to put it out there, like I've not done much like to try and educate people in my community, you know. And that's, you know, like I've just come to realize that. But I've always been open and just trying to put my 2 cents from how I understand politics, you know, just trying to talk with other people and want to know, what do you think about this? What's your opinion on this?
That's enlightening.
You know, like, so when they tell me some things, or they're telling me things from a point of ignorance, and maybe I have like more knowledge on that, you know.
Educate them.
Yeah, I would like to let them know. You know. on the real though, because I feel like, to be honest, like everybody in Kenya right now, you know, everybody should be aware about the political situation. That's happening in our country. Like, there's just so much happening right now that if you choose to turn the blind eye, you will not succeed.
It comes back to bite you.
Yeah, let me tell you. Because you see, like the last elections, I didn't vote.
Shame.
To be honest, and right now I'm really regretting it. Yeah, I'm regretting it right now, because probably
you're still suffering with the ones who
like, because Ruto mazee anatumaliza, man, like literally everything is just going to shambles right now, you know.
True.
And like Ulizo, it's not account. Anyway, I don't even want to see him on TV right now, you know. So that's where I am right now, like politically. But now that you've mentioned it, maybe
more needs to be done.
More needs to be done, definitely.
No, it's
more
beautiful.
Needs to be done.
It's beautiful. I like that in your own little ways, you guys are trying to make sure that at least there's some form of education and enlightenment that's happening to everyone around you.
Yeah.
And it's about that time we get into ads kidogo, but we're about to get into a new drop exclusive.
Yeah.
AOD, Mayu Sana, and of course Steph Kapela. And we're about to get into it. Guys, I'm mad excited. I'm so excited. Because we're about to get into the main reason why the boys are in the house.
Yeah.
So, guys, there's a new drop by Steph and Ricky by the name Chizi. And you know what? This is my moment for you guys to have. I want you guys to walk me through how this song came about and any more extra juice that you have for me.
Nakumbuka sana.
Muamue, juu pia naweza icheza na tumalize. So, it's either you're going to give me the real juice or you're gonna give me the real juice. There's no two ways about it. So you know what? This is your time. Let's go.
Maybe I can start, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So like when I'm in my creative space, I like to really experiment with like different sounds and creating music and stuff, you know. So at this particular time, I was so invested because I had like a business for selling beats online. So I had a lot of beats. I had created a lot of instrumentals and tracks, you know. And then things happened. The business didn't work out, you know. So I had all these beats and like no one to sell them to, you know. So I figured maybe I can try to collaborate, you know, with other musicians and whatnot, see where it goes. So I knew Steph from way back, but we had not worked on like, you know, anything together yet. So I was like, you know, how do you feel about the idea, whatnot? And it was easy. And so there was a time he came to my studio, we vibed, we had like really good energies, and I just started to play him, you know, some tracks, and like, here kuna potential, like a candle, here kuna potential, like a candle. And then I played him like the demo for this for this track, and he was like, that's the one, you know, like all these other ones, just put them aside, you know. He was like, that's the one, you know. And I remember I opened the project on my computer, and I just looped it. I went out for like a few minutes. When I came back, he already had like the verse and he was vibing to it.
That's bananas.
Yeah. And then like from there, we just put on some saxophone and some other deeper stories. Maybe Steph will share more. But like that's how the instrumental came about to be, basically. Just from vibing and like playing the demo beat, and it was like, we like that. We can improve it and make it better. Yeah.
Steph, more juice, please.
This was around the time. Like it was literally like a day after we had just done Nisawa with Vijana Barubaru.
Okay.
But at that time, I was going through it.
Aww.
Like I was going through it. I was broker than broke.
Aww.
Broker than broke. And then I had some personal issues that honestly I can't.
It was a lot, I can imagine.
But it was a terrible time. So literally when I wrote the song like Sazingine na Chizi, I literally felt like
that's what was happening. Like it's
and I think that's why it's such a good song.
Yeah.
Those songs that come from like
deep within, literally.
I honestly felt like I was going crazy at that time. And I was still dealing. It was an ongoing thing. So even when we are recording with Ricky, I'm still getting calls and like things are happening. And
I remember.
Yo, Ricky Maze, I'm not in a good space, bro. Acha, let me just come back and then we'll finish this song. But yeah, it was a rough time.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
When rent is due. Yeah, a couple of months or so. So it was a bad time, but honestly, it birthed something very, very, very beautiful. And even till now, I think about that time and I go like, Yenye Mungu.
Yeah, we laugh about it now. But it was nice. Like you're going through that moment. Not nice like you're going through that moment, but at least the energy that you're going through. sorry.
I will say this is pressure producing diamonds. That's what we're
exactly. Like coming to that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But funny enough, I like that you guys have a very nice synergy between you two.
Yeah.
So now, because you've produced another song for Steph, but is there a project that's coming through? Is there a project?
There's many projects. I feel like this is the beginning of a good relation.
Hey.
Yeah.
A new sound, bro. Like seriously, we might be birthing a new sound. The things he does with that saxophone, like
I
don't go there. But like
the way he plays, like he's very, very, very good. Like production, he's excellent. But this thing when he's doing this,
it's game over.
I mean, Akwambia, like I don't know anyone who plays sax better than Ricky.
But could dance to the metals. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that.
Goodness.
Yeah,
I love that. Well. It's about that time. No, before we play it, of course, I have to ask guys, is there anything that's in the works? Any shows that you guys are going to be performing at? Anything?
We just did one.
Yeah, last weekend.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Nice.
There are definitely many coming.
Okay.
You can catch us at Gecko.
Yeah, nitakuwa bana. Iko siku gani kwanza? What's the date?
Next month. Bado tuja confirmed.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'll definitely pull up and play my saxophone, and I hope there'll be ladies there as well. Okay.
Hey. And also, where can we find you on social media? If anybody wants to connect with your music, find out any more information about your shows, please, where can we find you?
You can find me on all social media. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. I'm not on X, I'm not on Thread, unfortunately, but I feel like the ones I've been are enough.
Okay.
All of them I go under one handle, which is Ricky on Sax.
Okay.
RICKYZONSAX.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. And me, it's I am Kapela Kila Mali. Whether it's Twitter, IG, whatever. Utanipata I am Kapela.
Boom.
Kapela is spelled Kapela.
And yes, we've come to the end of such an amazing session, fellas, and we're about to play Chizi. I'm also hearing it for the very first time with you guys. So, without further ado, this is Chizi about to play for the very first time on Baze Radio. And remember, it's also available on every DSP. Get to streaming, run those numbers up.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.